Hi guys, this is George back here with another vlog, and today I'm back here at Thorpe Park for Oktoberfest. I'm actually here a couple of weeks after the event started. It started a couple of weeks ago and I'm here today to come and see the event. Different shows to go and see. However, before the first show starts, I'm actually going to do a loop around the park, go and look at some of the construction going on for Fright nights, and go and have a look at what's going on with Project Exodus as well. So yeah, here we go. And I'm starting off right here at where the new maze for 2023 is going to be. So if I just go around this corner here, I think, oh no, you can't go that way, you need to go around the other way. Here we go. So if I just go around this way, I'm gonna head over to where the terminal was last year, and a new tent has been put up there, and that's gonna be for the new maze for this year, so let's go and have a look. So here is a look at the new maze for Fright Nights 2023. It's an absolutely massive kind of tent we've got up here. You can see over here, we've got some skips in there, and then the doors are open over there as well. This looks like it's going to be the entrance. This is going to be kind of the shop front. This is themed to a toy emporium where things are going a bit wrong. And as you can see, we've got Mr. Clappy just there on the windowsill as well. He's kind of the icon of this year's Fright Nights, as well as the toy maker, of course. But there we go. So this new maze is going to be called Stitches, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to experiencing this. Basically, it's a toy factory gone wrong. There's going to be lots of creepy, demonic toys in here, I'm assuming. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun maze, and it looks absolutely massive as well, so I'm really looking forward to experiencing it. Here's a look at the Crows of Morecambe Meadow then. You can see a lot of work is going on in there. There we go, so you can see what looks to be a bit of a maze section in there, and then also lots of different teepees in there as well, kind of things, like tent things, marquees. Oh, here we go, we just got Colossus coming past. There we go. So yeah, lots going on with the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. Let's go and take a look at the entrance of the attraction. Here's a look at the entrance then of the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. This was one of my favourite attractions at last year's Fright Nights. Here we go, you can see loads of hay bales have gone in. And then you've got the massive sign up here as well. I'm really looking forward to getting back inside this attraction. Here's a look at what's going on with Project Exodus then. I'm not going to be doing a full construction update today. However, you can see there what's going on in the site. It shouldn't be too long until it goes vertical. It was supposed to go vertical last week. That's what everyone was saying, that they had sources saying it was going to be going vertical last week. It didn't happen, and it still hasn't happened. So hopefully by the time this vlog's uploaded, it would have happened by then. Here we go then into the Oktoberfest area. So you've got a few different food stands over here. You can get some pretzels and things like that. And of course you've got the Camden Junction Bar. That's here permanently. You've got some roaming street characters around, and one of the shows is about to start. So you can see the food stands just here for Oktoberfest, and you also just saw some footage of Danger Goat Oompa Band, and yeah, they were really good actually. They went on for about half an hour, and it's really good around there because you can go and get some food, sit down, watch the band, and it's like being at a proper festival, and there's a great atmosphere around there. Before the show started, I got there a few minutes before the show started, and I feel like there wasn't as much of an atmosphere, to be honest. I feel like they've not put a lot in that area, and with that Camden Junction Bar, that's now a permanent bar here at Thorpe Park. Last year that wasn't there, so they brought a temporary one in, so there was another stand. There's only a couple of different food stands in there, and I feel like you've got the food stands at one side and then the stage at the other side. The stage is smaller this year as well, bear in mind, than it was last year, and I feel like it doesn't really fill the space as much, so it feels like there's not as much going on in the area this year. Like last year they had a bratwurst stand with the barbecue and other food stands around. There was definitely more last year. However, I really like the show. However, I do wish there was a bit more around the area, maybe more banners around. There's a bit of bunting, however, I feel like maybe they could have themed the Camden Junction Bar in a bit, maybe put some banners or some more bunting around it, or just made it fit in a bit more with Oktoberfest. I do wish that they put a bit more around the area to see. different events going on at Thorpe Park. Detonator and Stealth as well normally get new themed kind of countdowns when they go, and I really like how the park do that, fitting it in with whatever event's going on. Of course, you've got the German man doing the countdown on there, and I imagine it'll be something similar on Stealth. And when it was Carnival for Detonator, they themed it into like a high dive act, and they had a presenter talking about highly trained professionals about to take part in the high dive act. And I really like how they do that at Thorpe Park. It's little things like that that really help like kind of make the atmosphere even better and fit in with the events. And I love how they've started doing more events as well. We've had 4 different events this year. It was the same events last year, and they're all fantastic as well. I definitely recommend coming to see all of the events here at Thorpe Park. And of course this year is even better coming to see them all, because if you do, then you're eligible to win Tier 1 for Club 236. So yeah, that's definitely another reason why you should come and visit these events if you are an annual pass holder.
Yeah, that's a bit more like it. Now this is the most important part of the show, and you don't want to know why we're at. Because this is the part where all of you are going to be getting involved! Yeah! So everyone on this side of my arm, you're going to be on my team. If you're on my team, give me a scream. Alright, then everyone on that side, you'll be on the better team, you'll be on my team, make some noise!
So there was some footage from the Bavarian dancers, and yeah, they were really good actually, putting in 100% effort, which I really appreciated. On a day where it's 25 degrees, it's really hot here today, and they're putting that much effort in. It's really impressive, so yeah, fair play to them. Lots of different characters in there as well. You've got the ones that are roaming around the area, and then the ones on the stage as well. Yeah, it was really good. The tunes were pumping out on there as well. Really, really loud around that area. I'll tell you what, when the shows are going on, the atmosphere is absolutely fantastic around there. Yeah, as I said earlier, I just wish there was a bit more around the area, maybe. Like with Alton Towers, how they have the inflatable kind of arch that you walk under, and the inflatable steins and things like that. Maybe we could see more like that here. However, the shows here are really, really good. So I'm now about to try some of the themed food here at Oktoberfest. This is a Black Forest cake that you can get in the Last Call Cafe. There was a couple of other ones as well, however, I like the look of this one. So here we go, let's see what this is like. So there we go, that Black Forest cake was really nice there, and I just went over to Project Exodus because I'm really hoping that it's going to go vertical today. However, I don't know, it is due to go vertical at some point very soon. However, as I said earlier, there were a lot of rumours that should have already happened by now. But I'm going to head over to the Oktoberfest arena. There's one more show for me to watch, and then I'm going to try and get on some rides. I want to go on the Swarm because you can get a good view over onto the island where they're keeping the supports for the coaster, and then I also want to go on Colossus because that's the best ride to get a view into the construction site. So once I've watched this final show, then I'm going to go and get on some rides.
As Bavaria's premier singing sensation, Winter is yodeling to be done. Gretchen is #1.
Sound of the old dove, you know it, honey. For this, I composed a waltz.
I was born from Helga.
Oh, that explains why you were always so red.
Helga.
Yeah.
No.
Who is that?
Little old lady.
Little old lady? Who? I don't get it.
Helga, your yodeling is improving already. It's so funny. I love this joke.
So there there was some footage of the battling yodelers there, and yeah, that was a good show. It went on for about 10 minutes. I feel like that was the right length for it. 10 minutes normally I'd say is too short for a show. However, I feel like with something like that, it would have been a bit boring if it went on for any longer than that, so I think 10 minutes was the right length for that show. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and they were there getting involved with the crowd as well, interacting with them, which I really like. All of the cast in all of the different shows, all the characters are really getting into it, interacting with everyone, which I really like around the area. It adds a really good atmosphere around. I'm now heading over to Colossus, which is currently advertised a 35-minute queue, and hopefully I'm going to get a nice, well, I mean I know I will, I'm going to get a nice view over into the Project Exodus construction site, and hopefully I'm going to see a bit more of what's going on towards the back end of the site, which is where it's been rumoured that it's going to be going vertical within, well, at some point in the very near future. So I just had my ride on Colossus, and yeah, it was really good actually. I was in row 4, quite close to the front. I don't find it too rough anyway. I know a lot of people do find it rough, however, the trick is with that one to keep your head forward, so therefore it's not bashing your head to the side. But yeah, you've got to know how to ride it with that one, and when you do, then it is a bit of a smooth experience. I find it very smooth. I definitely think Soar is a lot rougher, but yeah, I really enjoy Colossus, and I've definitely still been missing it from when it was closed all the season. I'm just so glad it's back, because yeah, it was closed for the first 3 months or so of the season, so yeah, I'm really glad it's back now. I did miss it during that period of time, and yeah, it's great to get back on it.
Reports the government programme gone wrong. The government have been accused of suppressing the media to avoid causing mass hysteria. This destruction is happening globally, and it looks to be a full-blown alien invasion.
So I just had my ride on the Swarm there, running absolutely beautifully, as always there, of course. I absolutely love the Swarm. It's my favourite ride here at Thorpe Park for now, until Project Exodus opens. Maybe that's going to top it, who knows. But yeah, the Swarm is really good. Still the newest coaster here at Thorpe Park, but yeah, next year that's going to be changing at last. Finally, we are getting that new coaster here, but oh, the Swarm is absolutely fantastic. Even if it doesn't remain my favourite ride of the park for much longer, it's still right up there as one of my top coasters in the UK. It's a brilliant ride. One of the first B&M wing coasters as well. I believe it was only the second one, so yeah, it was a bit of a unique ride once it opened. And yeah, Merlin do love their kind of unique rides that like their kind of world's first, European first kind of thing. So yeah, the Swarm was a great investment back in 2012, and of course when you're on there now as well, you can get a fantastic view over onto the other island behind the coaster where they're currently storing Project Exodus supports. There are loads of supports on that island at the moment, so if you are coming to Thorpe Park within the next couple of weeks or few days even, definitely go on the Swarm and go and see that, because who knows how much longer they're going to be there for. It can't be long now until they're going to be moved over to the construction site. Here we go, time for one more ride today then. It's time to get back on Stealth, one of my favourite coasters in the UK. I can't wait to get back on here. Feels like ages since I was last on here. I rode Rita more recently than this, I believe. And yeah, this is a lot better than Rita, so here we go, let's go for a ride. I've just had 2 rides on Stealth there. It was advertised a 35-minute queue. Got in the queue, waited about 15 minutes for a front row ride. So yeah, that was fantastic. And then, because the queue was so short, I decided to go around again. And then I waited about 10 minutes for another ride. So yeah, really happy with that. 2 rides on Stealth, absolutely fantastic coaster. It is my favourite in the front. The front row is the best place to sit there in my opinion, because you get to see everything. And you can see the track in front of you. The music's really loud. Yeah, it's a fantastic ride. I absolutely love it. One of my favourite coasters here in the UK. So then guys, that is now pretty much the end of this vlog here. However, I will just quickly show you the merchandise I got from Thorpe Park Oktoberfest. So most of the merch this year is merch that they've had for previous years, but this mug, I believe that was in the original year as part of the merch line. for Oktoberfest. However, I've never got one before because I wasn't able to go during 2020 and 2021, and last year was actually my first visit. So yeah, I was able to get this mug here, and you can see it's got the logo printed on there. I would have liked it if it was embossed, however, it is nice, and I do like the logo, and I like the shaping of the mug as well, a little bit like a stein. So yeah, there we go. So that is now the end of this vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly and follow me on Twitter at George Kelly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye.